It was about 4 years ago now that I started traveling around the country playing my music for God. Back then they called it gospel rock and roll. There wasn't a whole lot of places to play gospel rock and roll. You couldn't play in churches. They were afraid you rock and roll them out of the pews. You couldn't play in colleges because they were afraid that you would sell prayer picks after the concert. So I was left to play mostly where I could, and that was on the street, paying some dues and learning some lessons. I used to travel in a 1963 Triumph. You know what that is?
No, what is that?
Well, that's a sports car. It's a car. It's so small, if you have a head-on collision with a dog, you lose, man. I learned a lot of important things living on the street like that and going without food. I learned that materialistic things, they just all pass away. They're of no value really at all. I also learned that for those of us that love the Lord, everything works together for the good, even though you can't see it at that time. And another lesson I learned is that dill pickles can be a great comfort to you. You can buy a 5-gallon jar of dill pickles really cheap, man. And what you do is you get it and you put it in the trunk of your car, and when you get hungry, you open up that 5-gallon jar of dill pickles, you stick your hand down in the pickle juice, you take out one big, green, warm dill pickle. After you've eaten one of those, you don't want to eat for a couple of days anyway, you know.